up, you guys? Welcome back to Those Indie Geeks. My name is Q.
Just raised.
What up, everybody? It's your boy Prodigal.
And we're about to check out the Clayface trailer. It's been a long time coming, so let's see what it's hitting for. Let's go. Oh.
Jeez, he looks crazy.
I'm scared already.
He looks insane.
Why he looking at me like that?
What's happening to Buddy? Yo. He looked tweaked. This is a crazy shot. He looks tweaked out. What
Why he looking?
Oh.
Hey, yo.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he's doing the spiky thing that he always
Are they really
does
going to turn him into the full monster by the end? They got to.
That's it. I did not.
Good for you, man.
Good for me. All right.
Good
All
for
right.
you, because much like the Clayface movie, it was a lot of rated R stuff happening.
Yeah. That
And
freaked
a
me
lot
out.
of that rated star happened.
Disturbingly intense.
A lot of that rated R stuff.
First off,
disturbingly intense.
why that man be staring at me like that?
Yo,
I don't like being stared at.
Oh no, I didn't like that.
He looked
that made me
tweaked out
uncomfortable.
the whole time. I was
He was like,
like,
Down, he
whoa,
said,
whoa, whoa. Sir, back up.
I was like, no, no.
Whoa, Jamal.
I think this is kind of cool. Like for me, because like you guys, like I said before chat when we were reacting and everything, like I'm not even really interested, especially in a Clayface movie. But more or less, no, like I'm not interested in villain movies. I don't care.
Oh, I
Like,
forgot
give
about
me the
that.
villains. Give me the villains inside of the superhero movie. I don't care for them to have their own movie. That's not my thing.
So,
But this was interesting.
For sure.
so you would be against, like, I don't know, like a Sinister Six movie.
Yeah, because there's no point. The Sinister Six revolves around Spider-Man. So if Spider-Man's not
It's
there
not
for
in
the
it.
majority of it, makes no sense to me.
Yeah. No, but Clayface does. I mean, I will say this: like, it's definitely interesting that they're going the horror angle.
Yeah,
But I mean, it's body horror, right?
I mean, it
It-
kind of calls for it.
Yeah, it does.
What I was
I'm-
surprised by was the fact that he did the spiky hand thing that he
Yeah.
always does in like the
Mhm.
cartoon series.
Yeah.
I didn't think they were gonna go.
That part. That
When they
wacky
said-
with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, they really are going like the fantastical route with Batman.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then what is he gonna do with that? Is he just gonna
That
dodge it?
So for me, I'd be lying if I said this in my reaction. I'd be lying if I said that Clayface is one of my favorite villains out of Batman's Rogue Gallery. But I will say I ain't never skipped a Clayface episode. Batman.
No, they're always they're always the best.
Right, and so it's just like he ain't my favorite, but he like a close honorable mention in the bunch.
Mhm.
And so it's just like this. I'm not mad at seeing a villain's origin story if it's interesting. Like we never got to
Right.
see in at least unless I'm wrong, I could be wrong. In the animated series, we never got to see how monstrous Clayface became, like who he was before that and how he became Clayface.
In the animated series, the original animated series, not really, because it was still on like Fox Kids.
yeah,
And at that time, they weren't being too extreme with the body horror
right,
stuff.
right.
But by the time you got to Kids WB with the newer Clayface and the Batman, that show, like they kind of leaned into the body horror thing over the theatrics of how
Gotcha.
this character feels, and
Yeah.
like it's the more dramatic. Like it was creepy.
See, I
actually.
wasn't tapped
I don't
into
know
the
how
Batman like that. Like I saw a few episodes here and
so
there, but
good.
I wasn't tapped in. Not like animated
No,
series.
same.
Isn't that
Yeah.
the one that you grew up most with?
The
Arthur?
Batman, yeah. Mm-hmm.
That one was crazy because
Mhm.
it's a different dude. It's not like the actor guy.
Mm-hmm.
It's the police officer that's friends with the other police officer that's in that show. that they're
Oh.
tracking down Batman, because this is like Batman year 1, year 2, or something like that in the Batman.
In the Batman.
Oh, okay, got you. So
He's like
he's not the
super
actor
young.
guy. He's the police officer guy.
It's a different, because apparently there's 2 different Clayfaces. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I knew
Yeah,
about
let me
that
look this
because
up.
one was the actor guy, and then another one was something else. I don't remember what the other one was though, but I remember it was two of
Yeah.
them.
Well, I mean, in that show, they made him like the police guy, and he got corrupt and warped by an accident that the Joker caused or something. It was crazy, and he got all body horror morphed. But I honestly expected worse. I did, because I don't know. I just came into the trailer expecting worse than what it was.
Worse,
I was
as in like just
Like,
the things
oh.
that they were about to show, or
Like worse is both, like things that they were gonna show, but I'm like, well, they can't do that in like a trailer, let alone a teaser trailer, unless it's like Red Band.
Yeah,
And then
Mhm.
2, like obviously it's a DCU movie, so they're gonna have at least, what did they have, like a $40 million budget, so it's still gonna look decent
Yep,
for that
40
type of
million.
movie.
yeah,
So, and I actually love the layout of Gotham because they're showing more of Gotham.
yeah.
And as soon as like they spread out and we get to see those older looking buildings and stuff associated with, like, it looks like a cross between, remember Batman Forever?
Mhm.
Like Batman Forever with all the like bright kind of neo like night
the
light.
futuristic kind of thing. Yeah.
It looks like partially that and then partially the Matt Reeves Batman stuff. And I like that because that's kind of what Gotham
Yeah,
feels
yeah.
like to me.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you. Yeah, I forgot that this movie was coming out, so I didn't really have any expectation on it. So we could,
Yeah.
it's like I turned it on and I was like, oh yeah, this is supposed to be a horror joint. So I'm sitting here watching it, and I ain't gonna hold you. Clayface caught me slipping. That last shot when he pulled his
Nah,
hand
it
over
did.
the face, I said,
Oh, man.
Oh yeah.
Nah, I don't. I want to know what happens to the black girl. It's a horror movie.
First one gone.
And there's a black girl running for her life.
It's
First
James
one
Gunn though, so she might live.
She might live, actually.
I think
Maybe.
honestly though, like when because I had a couple of not jump scares, but I was just like, man, like the stuff that they were intercutting while that
It stays.
Yeah.
I was just like, dog, like it's not jump scare, but at the same time, I was just like, dude, like this is not. I'm not really a horror person in general.
Me neither.
I mean, the couple of horror movies I watched, I mean, you know, because I think I've talked about it on the channel, but Pope's Exorcist was like one of the few ones that I willingly went to go watch in the theater, and I was just like, I was laughing, honestly, the whole time. But other than that, like I haven't watched like classic horror movies, and I definitely have not watched any like body horror stuff.
I have, unfortunately. Like my friend's dad, back when we were kids, was like really into horror, and he like allowed him to watch some of the horror stuff. And I was just like, dude, what is your dad on?
You know what's a movie
Why are we
clip that I've
watching it?
seen that I was like, still creeps me out because of the story? Rosemary's Baby.
Never seen it.
Have y'all heard of that?
Never heard
I've
of
seen it. I've heard of it, but
Bro,
I've never
Rosemary. Oh yeah,
Is this
no,
a
I've seen
Catholic
a
horror movie.
no, but it's a very like antichrist, like Satan spawn kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
And
They made a
it's
few of
like
those.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah, but I
oh,
think the
okay.
original one is still like the best, like considered the best. Because
Okay.
I think they did like Rosemary's Baby 2, and then I think they did like a direct to TV movie as well.
Oh, I meant they did a few of the like Satan spawn type of
That-
movies.
Oh, yeah.
After
But this
Omen, it
this
was
one's a
over.
classic because they like at the end of that movie they don't show like spoiler alert for a movie that's been out for like 40 years. But
That's crazy.
they don't show the baby. Like she finally ends up having Satan's baby. But
Oh,
they don't
snap.
show the baby. They just show her reaction to the baby and how
Oh, okay.
deformed and disfigured and how disgusting he looks. And
Like, so she's just mortified.
she's mortified. But like, and the music that kicks in during that time, oh my lord, that's scary.
There
That's
was-
very
you know-
scary. I'm
you
like,
know what it
that's,
reminded me of?
that's what gets you like, oh my god, like what is she
That's-
looking at?
So it was that vibe for you? Like this trailer was that?
No,
vibe
no, no.
for
I
you?
was just saying that I don't watch horror movies, but I've seen
Oh,
clips
okay.
like that.
Well, I mean, I have a thing in relation with that because I don't remember if it's Stephen King who wrote it or not, but like there was this movie called The Beast that came on,
Mm-hmm.
which is probably what turned me off from horror for the rest of my life. Genuinely,
Mm-hmm.
like when I was a kid, I saw this and I just did not like it. It had like body horror. It had like the whole 666 thing. It and that 666 thing was like what called the beast into the area, and I don't remember anything about this movie other than the fact that like the dude turned into this like crazy monster, and he's like, yeah, and like, and, like when they, and then like 666 like came on his head, like,
Oh my lord.
and I was just like, that's it. I'm out of horror forever. What are superheroes? Point me in that direction.
You know, it's funny
Yeah.
because I grew up in an older family.
Mm.
Like everybody was so much older than me that I stumbled into a lot of movies I probably would have never watched on my own because they were watching them, and that's how I kind of got into.
Players Club. I'm just
It's not how I was grown when I saw Players Club,
I know that's not where you're going, but
but touche.
Players
Oh,
Club.
but no, that's how I got into like seeing different horror films and stuff like that as a child, which I definitely shouldn't have been watching. But one that freaked me out the
Yeah.
most as a kid that I can remember very vividly was Event Horizon.
Ooh,
Yeah, that freaked
that's
me
a
out
classic.
as a child. That and The Craft. The Craft freaked me out as a child too.
The Craft freaked you out,
When the hand came through Shorty's head, I was out. I was like, all right,
dude.
I'm cool.
I think I never should have saw The Craft because like now I have a unhealthy like for goth women. I don't.
I was a kid. I didn't know what I was watching.
Goth girls.
I was
man.
like, who are these? Who are these? You know what?
Well,
You know what it
you
was?
got-
It's because I had around the same time I had just seen Powder. I don't know if y'all know what Powder is.
Oh, Powder was freaky.
Powder.
He had like the little super powers.
Yeah,
with the,
it was like an albino
electric-
dude who ain't
I
had
was
no
about to say,
hair.
like, freaky
he
how?
he was super. He was super pale, and he had like
powder.
super powers randomly, and like
And he had talcum powder all over.
yeah, it was a good movie though. But I had seen that around the same time, and I thought Craft was gonna be on the same type vibe because it
No.
yeah, it was,
No.
and it freaked me out. As a
It was
kid.
not. And I think they remade it. I just haven't seen it. But like, yeah, no, that old version, I genuinely think I attribute that to why I like goth girls till this day. And I think it was just because it was like adjacent. Because like I was getting into like punk and hardcore, and then like I find this little sector of like goth people that were into like misfits and stuff like that. So I was just oh, that goth girl kind of looks like this girl in this movie, but they don't have magical powers, or maybe they do. Like, like we're gonna get in trouble, like
Yeah.
Derek and Paris for talking about like witch talk or whatever. So, dude, that junk was funny to me, bro. I'm sorry. Have you seen that clip yet, Just Raised? For like Paris Perez and Derek Miner's show. Oh,
They got in trouble for talking
They are
about
so
witch
funny.
talk or witch talk.
Well, they're not in trouble for it, but I already saw like the comments headed that way because they were just talking about witch talk, and somebody was all like, "Why are you promoting and endorsing this?" I was like, "Here we go."
Gotcha.
Yeah.
People
Here
be
we
dumb.
go.
People be stupid, bro. I'm
Just
serious.
talking about a
Like,
thing doesn't mean you're promoting.
you need to
anything.
be aware.
Right.
People need to be aware of what's out there. Like,
Facts.
seriously, you got to be aware.
can't
Like,
be
how are you
scared.
going to be like mad at people bringing awareness to it and being
How
like,
you trying to cast out demons when you afraid to see the demons?
because it's like it's just getting. Look, I'll say this: stuff like that is getting way more popular, and I don't want to like digress into this topic, but like it's crazy that people are like just too afraid to talk about it. You know,
at least
it's
like
wild.
learn what's going on.
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
know?
exactly.
Nothing wrong
But-
with that information.
Yeah.
That's not Clayface. Clayface isn't using magic. You know what he's using? The power of
Science.
what does he get hit with? Like toxic.
Whatever that is.
I was trying to segue. Into something else. But the
power of science, yeah.
Science. The power of science.
Which is
Make his face
magic.
go-
I'm just kidding.
But
that
So,
we
we're
understand.
excited.
So-
I think it's a fair consensus that we're all pretty excited. And this was just a teaser. So,
Yeah.
like,
is something
I think
I'll-
we're all.
This is something I'll go watch. Honestly.
This is something I would actually go watch. Like, and I don't go out and watch horror movies, but I'm
At
just
all.
like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Like, if they make the villain movies for Batman like this interesting, what are you gonna do? Sign me up.
Yeah.
Come out with a Joker one next. A legit Joker one.
My
Not a
last
musical.
thought is DC Studios, when it comes to villain origin situations, if they do this right, they'll be 2 for 2. Because Penguin was
man.
fire. And if they do this right,
Dude, Penguin was fire.
they'll be 2 for 2.
Yeah,
For sure.
I'm saying. But in any case, if you like what you see here, like, share, subscribe, ring the little bell, and if you have the hype feature on your little desktop thingy, press that hype thing so we can get up in the algorithm. Thank you guys so much for subscribing, commenting, running up the videos. We got a bunch of new people that are watching the trailer reactions and everything else. Make sure you tune into the pod. We'll probably talk more about this. And we're going to talk more about Daredevil because it's getting interesting.
It's getting hot in here.
It is.
So keep your clothes on. All right. Sorry.
Vanessa. Vanessa.
Until we meet again.